Who set the record for consecutive hits? That happened in 1952. Welcome to the Baseball Brewhaha. It's Sunday, which means it's Sunday Showdown. We got coffee, and we got at least 3 questions. Maybe
Yeah.
more. Actually,
We got
4, actually, but
yeah. We've got a whole collection for you. And we're starting off with some MLB records. In this case, who set the record for consecutive hits in 1952? I feel like we've encountered this question along the way, but I don't remember the answer. We have Walt Dropo, Cliff Mapes, Johnny Pesky, and Vic Wertz. I'm away, and for some reason, what's coming to my mind is Walt Dropo.
Okay. For me, I was, for not really any reason in particular, I just had the feeling of Vic Wertz.
Okay, well, both ends of the selection spectrum here. So the correct answer is okay. Let's see.
They all did it, huh?
Walt Dropo.
Bro, just foot on the gas right now.
12 consecutive hits with no walks, even over 3 straight games.
That's crazy.
Starting with a game against the Yankees on July 14th, followed by a doubleheader against the Senators on July 15th. The Tigers finished last that year with a 50 and 104 record. Dropo led the team in home runs and RBI. His 12 consecutive hits record still stands.
Yeah. It's crazy. That reminds me of this year when Julio Rodriguez had like a 3 or 4 game stretch where he just went bananas and he was like 14 for 17, but 12 straight with no walks is just, that's absurd.
That'll get the batting average up there.
Sure will. Just doing a little Walt Street. Well, I'm doing a little Walt Dropo look up. Does it say how to pronounce it? Dropo.
Walt Dropo.
Yeah. Yeah, it's some big years. What year? 52?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he went in 1950, won Rookie of the Year for the Red Sox, 34 home runs, 144 RBI, hit 322. It's a big year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then played, Boston, Detroit. He got traded or went from Boston to Detroit. I assume that was a trade in 1952. So interesting.
Huh.
White Sox, Reds, Orioles in here as well.
All right. Well, let's take a look at our 8th inning question here, folks. Let's not keep our viewers in suspense any longer. They can't wait to talk about the Twins. I mean, we're Twins.
Yeah.
But that's not the Twins we're talking about. We're talking about the Minnesota Twins. And we're talking about the only Twins player to get 6 hits in a game. We've got an amazing collection of talent right here. So we have Rod Carew, Joe Mauer, Tony Oliva, or Kirby Puckett. Any of these guys, I feel like, could have got 6 hits.
Sure. For sure. What do you got?
I'm gonna go Joe Mauer on this one.
That's a really good call.
I don't know. All these guys had seasons they probably hit like 340.
Yeah, totally. I'm gonna go with Puckett.
Okay.
So I remember that it was 90. I think it was 93 tops. He had that ginormous bat. Do you remember that picture?
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah. That's he did it with that bat.
he must have. I mean, how many of those was he holding? 2 of those bats?
No, I think it was just one, like just one,
Okay,
like enormous bat, like six
okay,
foot, fat, like enormous bat. Anyway,
okay. Well, you're on to something here because the answer is Kirby Puckett,
boom,
who did it twice.
did it twice.
Twice.
There we go. There we
Yeah,
go.
August 30, 1987 against the Brewers,
Hmm.
and then May 23, 1991 against the Rangers. His game against the Rangers, 6 for 7, 5 singles and a triple, 0 RBI in that game.
Wow. Is there? I don't. Well, I can't just like throw up a screen like a screen share in here, can I?
You cannot,
Dang it.
sadly.
I was going to show the people who may not be familiar. So what you got to do is you got to Google 1993 tops Kirby Puckett. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Sorry I didn't have it ready to go here for you folks, but quick Google, take you 10 seconds. So that is one of the most weird cards I've ever seen. Oh, it's too good. It's too good. It's too good. So anyway,
Yeah, well, we could try and do it.
just don't worry about it, folks. I
Okay.
mean, folks, out there, take 10 seconds. They'll make your day.
1993 tops Kirby
Kirby
Puckett.
Puckett, yeah, 1993 tops Kirby Puckett.
That's the one, huh? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're heading into the ninth here. Aaron's got a lot of ground to make up,
Yeah,
but
sure do.
can you do it? I don't know.
Well,
So,
you got opportunity to build still.
yeah, I'm going first here. We're going back to the quick fire trivia, quick,
Mm-hmm.
more rapid fire, I guess, than what we usually do. So, here's our next question. What baseball innovation was legalized in 1884? This is my question here. So we have balls and strikes, foul balls, the pitching box, or overhand pitching.
1884.
1884. I'm going to go with overhand pitching
Mm-hmm.
because it used to be you had to throw underhand and you had to throw it where the batter wanted you to throw
It
it.
was basically like slow pitch softball.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It was like
But
it's
even
funny to me that it like regressed. It like well, I mean, we were like, it was like baseball's amazing, and then you go back and you're like, oh, actually, it was slow pitch softball is what it
yeah, well, even in slow pitch softball, you're trying to
was.
throw a pitch that's
Yeah.
difficult to hit.
And you're
In
limited.
baseball,
You can't just like back then too. It was like you could like take you know you could take 100 pitches if you.
yeah,
I mean, it was
you
not.
could just you
That
could
was
just
very
wait
taboo.
till you got your pitch,
Yeah,
and the pitcher was obligated to try and give you your favorite pitch.
right.
So, okay, well, I'm going overhand pitching. That is correct.
That would have been my guess as well. Sound
So,
about right.
yeah. So we're going back to the scoreboard here. Top of the ninth. Add that little run in there. 8-3, extend the lead.
Mm-hmm.
This is looking good. Okay, next question. Um, that one's too easy, so we're gonna go. That one's too easy. That one is also. We got. I mean, just a series of, So we have to. We have sort of an informal rule that we got to challenge ourselves on these. So
Yes. Yeah,
we
I
have.
mean, there's a lot of stuff we don't know, but there's also some things that like everybody knows that,
Yeah. What like one of the next ones was what player has the longest hitting streak?
Mhm.
DiMaggio. What pitcher holds the season record for lowest ERA? Bob Gibson. Okay.
Can we find one?
Okay. Um, let's see. Okay, here we go. What set of baseball rules was formalized in 1845?
Okay.
We have the Wheaton rules, the Knickerbocker rules, the
Hmm.
Tucker rules, or the Cartwright rules. Okay.
I think mm,
I remember
pretty sure
reading
I'm pretty
a
sure I know this one, but I don't know.
I remember reading a book about Alexander Cartwright
Hmm.
and how he was like the founder of baseball. So I'm going to go Cartwright.
Okay.
Would that have been your guess?
I would have gone Knickerbocker personally.
Knickerbocker. Okay. Oh, Cartwright is incorrect. Knickerbocker is correct. The Knickerbocker rules are a set of rules formalized by William Wheaton and William Tucker of the
Mm.
Knickerbocker Baseball Club.
Hmm. Yeah, there was like this rivalry between the Knickerbockers. Was it a Boston team or another New York team? But anyway, there was some disagreement on some of the rules. Um, as you can imagine, early on.
It's a a
We got enough.
complex game.
We got enough disagreement about rules in 2023.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to formulate the game.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, if you are up for a rabbit hole,
mhm.
look up some of the old versions of baseball and
Yeah.
the rules and everything. All right, Aaron, bottom of the ninth. You have a lot of work to do here. We're going to
Give me
start you off
some.
with one I think that's pretty easy here.
Oh no! Don't give me
What
that.
what player was nicknamed the Flying Dutchman?
Oh crap!
You,
Okay,
you probably know that one
I've heard
beforehand.
that one a lot, but
Yeah.
I don't. Okay.
We have Joe Medwick, Mel Ott, Honus Wagner, or Archie Vaughn.
Um, Wagner.
Wagner is, even without clicking it, that is correct.
That's correct. Okay,
Yeah.
that one made me sweat more than maybe it should have.
He was nicknamed the Flying Dutchman due to his superb speed and German heritage. There you go. Okay.
Dutchman? Wait, Dutch is not German.
Well, back then, um,
I mean,
the
Deutschman?
way that
The
the way that
Deutschman?
the way that Germany was formed back in the early 1900s probably included some areas of the Dutch.
Fair. Okay. All right.
Okay, here we go. What year did the first officially recorded baseball game take place in America?
Ugh.
1746, 1782, 1846, or 1882?
The first recorded?
First officially recorded baseball game. We just had a question about
I
rules.
know. So I feel like I was going to go like 1846, but the rules were like 1845. So you had to like, I feel like, man, I guess I'm going to go. I'll go 1782.
1782. Let's see. Incorrect.
What was it?
1846.
Oh man, I should have gone with that. Dang it.
Wow, it says while there are reports that the New York Knickerbockers played games in 1845, the
Mm.
contest, long recognized as the first officially recorded game, took place June 19, 1846. The New York Nine defeated the Knickerbockers 23-2. 5-1.
Wow. Can't beat them at your own rules, huh? Hey, we got this game that we made up, and we got all the rules. They get creamed 23-1.
And that was just a 4-inning game. Also,
Oh man,
well, that
man,
was still the days of the underhand pitching.
yeah, for sure. But I
Because
mean, that'd be like me coming to you and be like, "Bro, I made up a new game," and then you just like destroy me at my own game that I just made up.
beginner's luck.
Beginner's luck. Oh, it's hilarious. It's
Oh
too
yeah.
good. It's too good. So, all right, story time.
Story time. Well, a little window into my story. We just moved, so you
Mm,
probably noticed the background here. We got Edgar Martinez Drive going. We got the Griffey on this side.
mm-hmm.
We got the Corbin Carroll jersey here. Got the new background because we got a new house. We are moved, got more space. Of course, carving out a little area for the show, which is fun.
Yep.
Um, but it's a lot of work, folks. If you've ever moved, what's the biggest put in the comments the biggest move you ever made.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, you
this,
and I both had. I don't know. It's like in one sense it was way bigger move, but then in one sense maybe it wasn't. Was we both lived overseas,
yeah.
but like when we went, it was like we had a furnished room and apartment and the whole thing. So it was just like bring a bunch of clothes.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't. I mean, it was in terms of moving. Going across the world is a whole thing, but we didn't
Hmm.
take much stuff. But and even I mean, in terms of a big move for us, had to have been we moved to Colorado 4.5 years ago. That was a big one. But again, like we ended that had to be the biggest one, mostly because like we actually didn't take a whole lot of furniture with us, which you know that's where a lot of the pain and agony comes in. But
Yeah.
um, but we had a full U-Haul, and it was kind of like the fact that you're leaving a town, like when you're moving from one place to another, there are frustrations and things with moving with that, but at least you can like go back and it's like
Yeah.
once you drive 1,000 miles away, it's a little hard to just like, yeah, I'll just run back and grab that thing I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah. I just moved like 2 miles up the road, if that. Um, it takes me 4 minutes to drive from my old place. So yeah, there's a lot back and forth.
Hmm.
Easy, it was an easier move than some others I've done before. That's for sure.
did
In
you
some
did,
ways,
did you have like did you do the U-Haul deal in that whole
yeah,
situation? Okay.
yeah. We did the U-Haul for 24 hours, just like jam. I mean, last weekend, the moving weekend there was a lot happening.
Hmm.
We had we had a sick kid on
Oh no.
Friday.
Like
It,
cold or like the vomit?
I don't. It was like I don't know. It was like stomach pain.
Okay.
Um,
My abdomen is bleeding
yeah,
internally.
So we got the sick kid, and we got to pick up the U-Haul, and then clear out one of our places. We had two places. We're moving into one. Clear out one. The next morning, get up early and move all the heavy stuff
Oh man.
because we had a friend help us move the heavy stuff, but it was only in the morning.
Hmm.
And then and then my son had basketball in the morning. I I had to, I had to coach basketball midday,
Hmm.
and then we got birthday party. Then that's just Saturday. Sunday we got more basketball that my son's playing. I'm coaching more
Hmm.
basketball. It was just there were too many things. It was a
That's a,
difficult moving weekend.
The thing I was concerned about for you was your back
Yeah, it
because
survived.
so folks, just so you know, not this past summer, but the one before, so 2022, we went and visited. We met our parents in Montana to hang out, and Adam had moved all of our baseball cards
Yep.
from Seattle to Montana, and which is, it's a lot of. It was like at that, what was it, like 10 boxes of full
Yeah.
binders, so they're all
Yeah.
pretty heavy. And Adam tweaked his back in the process of all that, so we went to visit him, and we had a good time. But Adam laid on the couch a lot, in a significant amount of pain.
Well,
So
I mean, to be more accurate, I laid on the floor a lot.
yes.
The couch was too soft.
Yeah, yeah. So we had a more healthy visit, and I'm glad the move didn't cripple you again. So
It
happy with
it
that.
it did not. It didn't. Yeah, we're in a good spot. I'm excited. Yeah, excited about the new place here for the show. You know,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
happy to
Cool.
be here.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for tuning in and
Thanks,
hanging out with
everybody.
us for another week.
Yeah, we'll be back at it. We got another week. We got Pinnacle 95, which we ripped on Monday, if you recall. We got some kind of game to do. I don't know what. So
You'll
stay
find
tuned.
out.
Tune in tomorrow. See you then.